Hopefully you guys will be able to see the overlay that will pop up any second. I see it on my end, I see it on your end, and I think we're good. Let me know if the audio is too loud or too quiet, etc. But apart from that, we're golden, to be honest. What I do need to do is turn on... I need to turn on... Anybody know the keyboard shortcuts to make it so that I see when they turn off and on ball cam? There'll be a button. Because I know that H brings back and gets rid of the overlay, but because I've got the custom overlay on my screen, I can't remember the buttons. So if anyone can tell me, until then, we're watching in RLCS mode, baby. Watching it with ball cam always on. Which is what we want to see. Here he is, Dr. Ali himself. I'll go with Dralii. That does seem to be the more accepted and assumed one as a nervous start begins. This is, of course, to make Saltmine EU number 2. And it's Atow that's starting off better. He's a player that impressed me in the 1v1s, more so than I thought. Rumoured to be going to Carmine Corp. Still, as it stands right now on Team Liquid, at least if Liquipedia is to be believed, and if anyone knows about Liquid, it's going to be them. Game audio a bit loud, that's okay, I can change that. By doing that. You could before. Okay, do you know what? Let's go back to this. Oh, I see. I know what I did. Right. Yep. Okay. Yep. Sorry. I turned down myself, and that meant that the game was fully loud and there was no me. That's sorted now. I really should have named these things. But that should be better. Okay, let me know now if that's a better volume. As Atow comes forward. Can you get the flip reset as well? Go on, Atow, son! Beautiful, stunning, and brilliant. Up against Dralii, who apparently is 1-0 up in the series. He's certainly not. It's 0-0, but it's 2-0 in goals. Here he goes. Clean as you like again. Let me see if I can change this overlay. Best of 5. There we go. Then how do I update? Update header? Yeah. All right, cool. I don't know why it says 1-0 to Dralii in games. This is also confusing, but again, we're getting through it. I'll make sure to cut back on for the goals. The game's too quiet now. No, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Look. How about there? How about right there? You've not ruined everything, Jerry Monster. I've got no idea how to make it so that it's 0-0. Not sure about that one. Can't change that. But we'll keep on going for now. The audio's perfect. That's what matters. It's 0-0 in games, and Atow is pulling away in game number 1. Beautiful stuff. Excellent performance for him so far. Beating Dralii, bumping away against him, nipping round, and then putting that one away. That's worth a skip, though. Should be able to click new C. Ah, okay. Thank you. Confirm. Beautiful. You legend. Thank you, Croptopolis. Chat are always on my side, always helping. And Atow was almost helping himself to a 4th goal there, but Dralii started to read these. And Dralii puts that one away, just a steal from the attempted pop from Atow. It was one touch too many. And that's what we saw in the end. How did I switch to Dralii? I thought it was 1 and 2. 1 and 5, okay. We're learning this as we go. And now we've got ball cam turning off and on. Another little upgrade. A piece of the puzzle is completed as Dralii nips around that one, hooks it. Can't get it on target. Tries to chase down Atow again. He's chain dashing his way towards the ball. Wants to be as involved as possible as a 1v1 as Atow. Dralii trying to impress his new BDS overlords. What a team that's going to be. Exciting as well to see another Moroccan entering the RLCS after the success of Itachi. Oh, but Atow. Let's put that one towards Dralii's goal. Can't quite chase it down. 20 boost in the tank. We'll keep on going. Dralii, though, is turning this one up. Atow. Someone over to the center. I want to know from you guys, chat. Who's the favorite here in your guys' eyes? Is it Atow with these blistering mechanics? There's Dralii's defensive capabilities. Just starting to get a read on his Belgian opponent. Looks like that, though, from Dralii. I've got to say, is looking a little bit mechanically overpowered so far in this opening game. But, of course, it's nervous and tense, as you would expect to see. So a fourth goal will be beautiful. 2 goals lead. Can Dralii get one more chance in the last 40 seconds? I'm sure he's good. I'm sure this is going to be it. And he will indeed flick this one in to the back of the net. Atow was chasing back. He tried to cover his opponent with the shadow, but Dralii's flick game was too strong. 3-3. Brilliant opening game here. Dralii doesn't let Atow fake the kickoff for free. Gets another flick. The flick seems to be effective for him. Can he get around this ball, though? Goes for it quickly. Atow surprised at the turn of pace from Dralii this time. So he's at least able to get the ball away from his own goal. I see some love for Dralii. 15 seconds left in game number 1, and it's equal. A perfect time for everyone to say who they think is going to win this one. If there were channel point bets on it, then my goodness, they'd be flying in. Will this goal be flying in? Is Atow? Oh, he fakes it this time. Gets the wave dash, but Dralii reads it. 2 seconds left. Wants to get underneath this one. Gets one more flick. But Atow saves. Oh. An intense period of play going into 0 seconds. It all comes down to the kickoff goal, which is won by Dralii. 4 goals to 3. The comeback was complete. He had to do some defending in the end. But once it came to that final kickoff, he won it cleanly and got himself game number 1. Voice a little bit peaky, so I've just turned myself down just a bit. Let me know if it's too much. Hopefully we'll be okay. Appreciate the feedback, guys. I'm adjusting things as I go. I need to save replay. And then I click ready. And then I believe the overlay automatically makes it 1-0 to Dralii. If it doesn't, then I'm scared because I can't see a button down too much. All right, just... I'll go like that. Yeah, cool. I'll spectate. What I'll do is Oh, it already has. You're a legend, Tiny Terry. Thank you. What I will do is I'll make sure to move away a little bit when I do the loud bits. We're figuring it out. We're sorting it all out, guys. We can't do any more than that. We're just playing around. Having a laugh. Having a jolly good laugh, but these players aren't having a laugh. They want to make it to Salt Mine 2. Atow, wow, how's he got around that one? The man had no right to get that save. The angle was awful, and he might turn it into a goal as well. All the way with the squidgiest ground pinch you'll ever see. It wasn't beautiful come the final finish, but all the work was done in that initial save. And there came the flying Belgian. To be fair to him, that is not a simple read, and he's done it very well. And Dralii once again, with a change of car I believe, finds himself needing to come back. Even though it's only 1 goal, he might already get it from the kickoff, and he does. And this time he's come back a lot more simply, making it look simple from the kickoffs. Maybe starting to turn into a little bit of a weapon here for Dralii. Of course, got that last series, or the last game from the kickoff at the end. Here he comes now up against Atow. The clean challenge there from Atow. I think that's where he's impressed me the most in the 1v1s that I've seen of him in these Salt Mine games and series. And of course in the RLCS as stylistic, as a hugely mechanical player. But here in the 1v1 world, more than happy to play the ugly game as well. Oh, he goes for the pinch. We were talking about mechanics. Almost lived up to another Belgian, Astral there, by getting a filthy pinch from the side. But here's how he gets the musty flick. Almost there, but a little bit low and flat. So on the counter, he's been good in these situations so far. Wants to get the dunk. Dralii charges forward. Gets a bump for his shot. I think he got a flip reset off that ball in the end, but wasn't able to do anything with it. Looks around though, might make it 2-1 to himself. Atow on the back of the goal line. Here he comes again. He fakes out Dralii. Dralii is doing excellently to deal with these changes of approach that Atow's chucking in. Every time Atow comes forward, no idea what he's going to go for. He didn't even have to go forward to attack that ball. The Psycho was in his sights. Didn't quite go in. Now it's Dralii's turn. Wants to get the dunk, wants to get on target. Able to now, so excellent defense being shown by both players. Atow just kills that ball dead. Gets the flip reset. It's an inverted touch. He somehow managed to get it. I don't know how he wrapped his car around that ball. Very, very impressive yet again. These two really cooking now. Here comes Dralii. There were saves on each end. There were opportunities and chances. But Dralii had the skill to put that one away. Off the crossbar as well. Clean from the new BDS man. RLCS should use me as well for production, not just casting. Yeah, I'll let them know my day rate. My day rate for production is even higher than for casting. And, you know, good 30 quid here and there for my casting. Good bump there, good effort from Atow, but Dralii too strong. He's starting to step up. This one is worthy of a skip, players we have. I think I'm doing the skipping thing right, you know. Watching a few of the really nice goals back and getting rid of some of the ones that weren't. This guy would love to get rid of Atow as an opponent here. Keep himself in the upper bracket. Oh, it's sublime! He even gets the nice one from Atow. There's Dralii, the delayed flip. Into the touch, there's the flip reset. Atow's up, he's high, but he's not high enough. Dralii, meanwhile, with BDS now on his back, is showing the skills that he has in attack. I'm really gonna enjoy watching this play. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Atow even skipped that one, ladies and LP. Everyone wanted to see that goal back. Not so much that one. That wasn't, you know what, I'd love to watch that one back. He apologizes. Dralii says, yep, my bad. I should be better than that. This is game 2, Hessian. There was an error earlier on. I needed to reset the overlay. That's now been done, so everything is correct at this point. It's 1-0 in games to Dralii. And he finds himself 2 goals up in game 2. He has to give it a bit of a freebie towards Atow, who might be able to make it 4-3 if he puts this one with enough force. It was a little bit straight, though. Wasn't able to get the angle required to put it past Dralii on the goal line. His positioning was as good as it could have been, to be fair. Oh, not again! Dralii, son, pal, buddy, my guy! He gets 1 BDS contract, and he reckons he's good enough to score own goals all over the place. Someone tell him. Someone tell him that he's not on the blue team. Certainly not in this series. Maybe it's the B. Maybe it's the B in BDS. He's like, I only represent the Bs. I think he's going to be running out for Team Vitality next with all the Bs in his bonnet. 4-4. A couple of minging goals as far as Dralii's concerned. That one at least Atow had to work a bit harder for. And kickoffs continue to be effective for Dralii. He comes around, he gets some boost. Attow's waiting underneath. Flip reset, bump. No, just the world's most powerful flip reset. It's going to set up Atow, and it's going to complete the comeback. Atow, who was 2 goals behind, maybe even 3 at one point. So I'm doing way too much to think about remembering who scored when as well. All I do know is he was definitely 4-2 down, and both players have faked the kickoff as well. Wow, Rocket League, how I've missed the silly moments. This is what it's all about. Atow is going to make it 6. And now he has the 2-goal lead. A swingy old 1v1. I've skipped this one. It was one of the players that fancied watching a few seconds of that one back. Let's go on Dralii Cap. Follow this one up. Should get it on target. Quiet as the ball. Just didn't quite bounce out enough for him. Was it a tactical replay watch for tilting? Maybe just a second of that. A bit of gamesmanship from Atow. Certainly the more experienced player in the wider realm of competitive Rocket League. But Dralii knows his way around the 1v1 court. And faced his opponent many times. He's about to... Oh, it's saved again by Atow. And the comeback might be on. Sorry, the counter-attack might be on. But Atow couldn't quite prod his shot on target. Waits for Dralii's approach. Is the angle there? He should be able to just push that one in and give himself a 3-goal lead here in game number 2. If the stream bitrate is too low, can anybody else let me know and I can quickly update that? I haven't streamed in a while, so my settings might be a bit janky. So if it's looking dodgy, just let me know. I appreciate that. It's always the question of, is it worth going offline for 1 second, changing it, and then coming back? It should be. But yeah, if anyone else can confirm that it's a bit low, then we'll change it, because it's looking like this game is dead now. And indeed, as the seconds tick away, Atow will take the second. He'll believe he should have taken the first as well. Chat, speak now or forever hold your peace. Right. We're all good. We're all good. Nah, so I quickly changed my stream. What a thoughtful young man Atow is. Always thinking of me. But we are now in game 3. Everything seems to be okay. Yeah, hit refresh if you're not live. The stream is up and well. We should all be watching. As Atow flicks that one forward. This series looking like it could go the distance already. 2 close games, 1 overtime, and the second one in which Atow just pulled away at the last. Oh, sorry, Terry. I didn't realize that killing the stream would affect stuff on your guys' ends. So that's on me. But we've changed the bitrate from 8,000 to 10,000, which should make things a little bit more beautiful. First series, to be fair, for the first series, this has actually gone pretty smoothly. Wait, no, bad. I don't even know what's bad. I don't even know what's bad. Twitch start. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Atow needs a pause. Atow's lagging. Well, don't blame me, Atow. I didn't change your bit, right? Do you know what? I'm gonna pause it. Okay, no. Terry's done it. Terry's done it. Everyone's good. Which gives me a chance to check Ipswich Town's lineup for tonight. Who are Ipswich starting? Is the question I'm sure that everybody is wondering about. What's our lineup? In defence. In goal, Hladky. What a man. Tuanzebe's starting. No way. For Wolfenden. Crazy scenes. Absolute crazy scenes. Penelope, I appreciate that you are, the last thing you want to see is thoughts of Ipswich. Yeah. Not as much, J Monster. We're starting to slow down, but like, we're barely winning at the moment, you know? It's like we're still winning, obviously, but we're not sort of winning really easily. So it's getting a bit nervy. Whereas before it was just really fun. So I mean, we need to step up a little bit. Bit of a weird team tonight. I won't lie. Bit of an odd one. There has apparently been an illness in our camp. So if we lose, that's what we can blame it on. That's all that matters to me. And football most definitely is on this season. But we don't care about football. We care about Rocket League. I believe that technically, Pascuina, Atow is still with Team Liquid. I don't think he's officially signed on the dotted line. I think it's an open secret. But as far as I know, unless I've missed something, that one hasn't been fully confirmed just yet. By the time this video goes out on YouTube, it probably will be. Anyone watching this on YouTube, hello. Going, he was actually signed on... Oh, Atow with the... Now, Pogo, that's plan B. I think it was a plan B because it was like the insta bounce. The plan B is the half volley of the Rocket League world, isn't it? Pogo pop. Is that what Johnny calls it? Well, I don't think, Crazy Bag, that Ferrer is an official source. I think that I'll wait for confirmation, and until then, he's a Liquid boy in my heart. Also conceded the equaliser in this one, but it might be 2-1 now. There it is. Dralii with clean self-play, keeping the ball on a string, not letting Atow near it, beating him for pace straight up. Oh, and there is Ferrer. Oh, captain, my captain, I take it back. You are the official source. Oh, sorry, Lick official source. Good to see you in here, mate. My champion. When I had a few too many waters at the after party after, it wasn't Worlds, it was after the Spring Major. After Farah had his speech. I told him as such. The reason that the Moroccan player doesn't have the flag is that I couldn't find it on the thingy, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I can do that after this game. Do that after this game. I've just seen where to do it. Anyway, for now, it's 1-2 as far as Atow is concerned. Dralii winning, gets the flip resets. A little bit sideways, but still gets it past Atow and sneaks it into the net. Good man. Right, let's do this. Oh, I always do this. I should just give up, but I can do this. I can do this. Can I do this? Ooh. No, I can't. No, I can't. I don't know where it is. There's somewhere. I've got about 100,000 folders. Dralii waiting on the floor and Dralii getting that ball as well. Atow with a nice little cheeky touch, and it works out as well. Love that from Atow. Did he get a fake? Did he get a touch? Or was it full fakery? Let's see. Oh yeah, he got a little touch. I like that. A little bit. Little bit self-pass. It's good. Now Dralii, the man whose flag I've stolen, I apologise. Let's the decency of watching it, especially as you're 3-2 up. So having a lot of ball control, Dralii more than happy to let him have it for now. He knows that you can get those saves all day long and keeps himself 36 boost in the tank too. Decent play, thinking ahead there from Dralii. Chasing and getting there and making it 4. Making it 4. 4-2. Dralii will be happy. After Atow pulled away from him in the last game, there's probably part of him thinking that he should have won that last game. He had a decent lead. A couple of own goals. Some craziness here in 1v1. He goes for the Psycho again. Definitely backs himself to get one, but neither one on target. One was, but Dralii should be able to get back in time with a cheeky little speed flip, and does. And he's still got good boost on the backboard. Atow tries to go all the way around the world. Dralii, unfortunately, couldn't get the boost as he went, so that touch is going to be weak. And Atow can nip around it. Here is Atow. Does he fake some boost? He does. Dralii is so good at reading those, though. I think that one of the main things I'm noticing from Dralii is that very rarely is he falling for Atow's tricks right now. Seems to have a mind reader's brain. Able to figure out what Atow's going to do, because I'm falling for it. Although not so much there, because I knew he had 5 boost, but in general. Go on! He's a freestyler. He's got the musty flick starts. Didn't really do much, but it looked good. Looked very nice indeed. 30 seconds left. Atow needing a few goals. Has to get an attack going, but that demo is going to wipe him the heck out. Dralii can just slow this one down. Prods it past Atow. Atow is essentially, in not so many words, saying go next. This one will be an insta-skip, I'm sure. We might even see a message in Atow saying GG soon. No, we're not. He's playing it out. 19 seconds left. Any time for one more crazy goal? Let's see, Dralii. Can he get the ground pitch around the corner? Nah, not quite. Come on, let's have a freestyle off, boys. It's Atow's turn, Dralii. Come on. Let him have it. He's greedy, isn't he? Is Dralii. He wants all of the ball. And he's getting all of the series so far. 2-1 up now. Very close to staying in this upper bracket. Do we have any updates on how the other game is going on? Of course, Nwpo is streaming, and he's streaming Shadi versus Jorias. And Jorias is 2-1 up in that one. Live over at twitch.tv/Nwpo. I mean, I think it's important for me to support smaller streamers. You know? Big Johnny certainly needs my my support. So I'm here for him. You know, I'm here for everyone. Here for all of us. We're all a team, a community, I like to feel. Dralii, who made it here, by the way, through the closed qualifier. Did he make it through the open qualifier? No, he did not. So through the closed qualifier is where Dralii came. And he reached this point in first to second too, so survived unbeaten in the closed qualifier. And he finds his way here. On the cusp of taking down Atow, who was in Stage 1 of the EU Salt Mine 3. Sidebar was scamming. I'm sorry, Saxon. I apologise on the Sidebar's behalf. Sidebar couldn't believe that twitch.tv/SubPar in HD was live. But here we are, yet again. It's Cold and Stumpy minus the Stumpy. We don't need him. He's been doing, other stuff. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? He's doing other stuff and we're all alone. I know, it's ridiculous. But we're good. We're having a good time. This series nearly done. As far as Dralii is concerned, Atow is going to try his best to change that. If Dralii moves, he's not moving. He's just chilling. He's a Fennec. The Fairy Peak Fennec as well. The old orange and pink pearlescent. Good guy, Atow. Can we get some love for Atow? Could have scored there. That's what I would have done. I'd be 1-0 up against Dralii right now. What do you reckon? Could I hold out against Dralii for 4 minutes and 44 seconds in a 1v1? I'd back myself. Oh, I didn't save the last replay. Silly me. Sorry, Johnny. Remind me, everyone, to save this replay. When we get there. 37 seconds. No chance could I hold out for 37 seconds against Dralii. I think about 6. I think he'd go up on the ceiling and do one flip reset, and well, that'll take longer than 6. Cole, you can use control panel to edit the series score. Control panel. Oh my goodness. I don't see a control panel. Is it extra? Ah, there's automatically. I see. Okay. So it's 1, 2. Yep, I think we're good. Terry. If not, I know how. So fear not. I can adjust that as we go. Let's see. This thing should say that it is 2-1 to Dralii. Come on. Come on, everyone. Everyone, manifest 2-1-ness. Manifest, guys. Manifest, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm a genius. Here we go. Game number 4, but for real this time. Atow staring down the barrel of the lower bracket. After Dralii made it here through the closed qualifiers. Up against Atow, who, quite frankly, had it all handed to him on a plate. Now this Dralii chap is going to take it all away from him as he goes 1-0 up in 20 seconds as well. Has had all the control from the kickoff. Atow was heading into his own net backwards, tried to get something on the ball, wasn't able to do it. And he's won the kickoff yet again. The main difference between these two players, if you ask me. Love that. Oh, faked out. A flip reset. Reset himself to the floor. Atow, though, catches it. So it's coming forward, but it's a little bit sideways. The angle's not quite there. It's a decent fake attempt, but once more, Dralii doesn't overcommit to it. Dralii going to attack this one, though. He just waits for Atow's touch. Starting to read him. Watching his opponent like a hawk. Where's Atow off to? This time it's Atow who is able to deal with Dralii's fakery, at least for now. But the pop. Do we call it a doink? Sorry, fellas. I just have to see if this one's a doink. Is this one a doink? Yeah, it is! Dralii with the doink. That's my night. I'm happy. 2 goals now. I feel like a doink should count for 3, but I'm sure Dralii will take the 1. Actually, it might be 3 here. No. So attacking it as quickly as he can, but it's getting a little bit nervy for Atow. You'll also notice that his boost is seeming a lot lower most of the time. He's having to put himself slightly out of position just to get something in the tank. Again, he falls in the center. There's no pads. There's nothing for him. Kept 40. And the ball does bounce kindly for him. He keeps it going. This will be a chance to get right back into it. If he sinks it, he fakes it. Dralii saves it again. How on earth is Dralii able to read time after time precisely what Atow is doing? I'm not even sure that Atow knows what Atow's doing. But Dralii's right there. Until that moment, when finally Atow just says, screw this, and booms this. And it's 1-2. Just when it was starting to see that Atow was looking a little bit desperate, he does get himself a goal, and goals change games more than anything else. Goes without saying. The second one would be even better, but Atow can't quite put it on target. That had to be an opportunity, but instead, it's going to be Dralii with the counter-attack. He's going to flick it all the way. Attempting to score on the transition. They're dancing around the ball, snaking across it between these two players, and it is Dralii that it falls to in the end. Dralii makes it 3. It's looking pretty good for him. Looking pretty spicy for the Moroccan. This is where Atow has to hold his nerve. He will certainly sense, just like we can, that Dralii is stepping up. And if the luck goes Dralii's way as well, there might not be too much that Atow can do. So he'll be relieved to see that ball clatter the back wall rather than the back of the net. Does he get the musty? Oh, I thought a musty edgeable bump thing was on the cards for a second there. That would have been quite fancy. But again, Dralii, undefeatable right now. At least in this game. Look at that. No boost left. He had to get that one perfect. Be upset that he'd run out of boost along the way. So wasn't able to convert it into a goal for himself, but it's still pretty fancy. Atow, though, tries to get a little fake. Dralii, he just shoots. Atow get the bump. He can. Can he get around this one? He has to shoot on target. It's a bit wide. He's chasing it now, is he? No, he just watches it in. And it is going to be in. It's 3-2. Thought for a smidgen of a second that Atow might have prodded that one wide. It looked like it was for a sec, but made its way safely into the back of the net. If anyone watched the Tottenham versus Chelsea game yesterday, very similar to the goal that gave Chelsea the lead, where it's like, oh, has he missed it? No, he hasn't. And he hadn't missed it. Which was a shame. Even Chelsea fans, I'm sure, would agree. Was a shame. Oh, get faked. Enough talk of Chelsea. Enough talk of football. This is football. This is art, man. This is sport. This is everything you love. Just, he leans back all the way. He fully commits to the musty. Somewhere out there, musty is like, I don't know, we'll get a shiver. Because he thought that was him. But it wasn't. It was just Dralii. Here he comes again. What's his poison of choice this time? It's the flip reset. Wants to charge it home. Isn't able to do it. Atow knocks that one towards his goal. It's looking a little bit hopeful for Atow, but only 2 goals the difference. That can be brought back so fast in 1v1. The touch is decent from Atow. Dodges his way towards it, and then fakes Dralii right back. Let's watch this from Dralii's perspective. He's going over the boost. That's the point he thought that Atow was going to flip it in. And instead, Atow just watches it roll. And now it's 1 goal. And all of a sudden, it looks very possible we'll see Game 5 in this series, especially if this one makes it in. And it does make it in. 4-4. Atow holds his nerve. Turns the kickoff game around. And might be sending this one all the way. Dralii can get back to his old form. He's got control of the ball. He wants to put that one into the top corner, but he misses. And now Atow, he tries to stab it home from his own goal line. Not quite there, and Dralii does well to avoid doing a Zen. Putting that one into his own goal. Atow catches. It's a bit slow, though. Dralii ain't going to fall for that. Is there any boost in the field for Dralii? No, there's not. Now he gets some. Atow with the chance. Flicking it here would be beautiful for him, but Dralii steals it again. He doesn't fall for Atow's flick. Dralii should be able to put this one in. He slow rolls it. He gets it on target. And now he is 17 seconds away from taking this series, staying in the upper bracket. Up against Atow. Atow has to get this bump right. Can he get one more chance? He's got 17 boost. Has to get control of the ball. Dralii is just staying there, being an annoyance. Atow tries to go over the boost. Is anything going to spawn for him? Can he get control of this one? He has to judge the bounce well, and he does. Dralii fakes it out, though. Dralii takes the series. GG's all round. It was a respectful match between the two of them. Beautiful goals everywhere. But in the end, Dralii 3, Atow 1.